Okay, I have a confession. I miss my ex-girlfriend. Hey yo, I'm DT and y'all the fam, and this is Fam Talk. So we came here to do what? Talk. So let's talk about it. And of course, before we get started, let's get focused. There we go. Remember, this is the year of being focused. So let's get focused. So look, yeah, I have a confession. I miss my ex-girlfriend. I've been single for about 9 years now. I think it's been 9 years now. Yeah, it's been about 9 years. So, but let me explain this, because I don't miss her in the format as in I want to be with her, because I don't miss that. There's certain traits and certain things that she did that I miss, and I'm very, very grateful for that experience, because I didn't understand the desire dynamic. And the desire dynamic is when a woman is obsessed with you, that she would do anything she can to be with you, because she values you that much. She sees that you're him. And see, the thing is though, like, and this is my personal belief. I think that because anybody that knows me, I study humanistic nature, body language. I like, and also being in sales and marketing, I understand people. It's my job to understand people so I can sell to people. And I do believe that men and women have an innate natural nature about us. And I think that a woman's biggest fear is to get with the man who she thinks is alpha and is really beta, because on a natural instinctual level, like, women still want men to be men and men still want women to be women, and most women desire protection, provision, and parental investment. So when they're looking for long-term security, because they do get to a certain point of time where they don't want to work anymore, or they physically can't work anymore. So they desire that long-term commitment. So women are way more pickier and specific when it comes to mating. And so the desire dynamic can show you if a woman is truly desired, like if she truly wants to be with you. It's a situation where, as in, you have a woman who she will see a guy and just instantly sleep with him, or she make it easier for him to get access to her, versus as in the other guy, he has to jump through hoops and hurdles. And so a lot of people engage in more transactional. You do this and I do this. And so if you have a young lady who tells you, oh, you need to do this to get with me, she's making it transactional, because if she desires you, she'll throw those rules and regulations out the window. And something that my ex taught me was that she truly desired me, to the point where, as in, like, she was a real feminine woman. And that's what I miss. I miss that, just being with a feminine woman, a woman who actually catered to me and my wants and my desires. Anything that I liked, she became a part of it. And it made the breakup so hard, because everything that I liked reminded me of her. But she was that obsessed with me that she engaged. If I played fighting games, she learned the fighting games. If I like certain music, she listened to those music. She literally catered to me. Now, before I have the raging feminists come at me, what is this? I did everything for her. Like, I loved her, respected her, honored her, went out my way. Anything that happened to her, I took care of it. If she was sick, I took care of the medicine. If, like, she lost her car keys, that key was like $500 to replace. I paid for it. So I put into her what she put back into me. So let's get that out the way. But she valued me and saw me as such. Like, I checked those boxes. Like, I was that, for lack of words, that alpha to her. And because I was that alpha to her and I was that man to her, that allowed her to sit and be a woman. And so, like, and I didn't understand it. I didn't quite grasp what it was at the time, because I still was trying to still be a man myself. This is at the time, like, I'm 28 at the time. and not understanding what a man is, because in today's society we don't know what a man and what a woman is. Like, we don't know because there's so many definitions. But I didn't quite yet make my own decision. But this is how I figured out later on, because after the breakup, I was able to really just evaluate myself, because I had situation after situation after situation that happened, and it put me in a position of having a stroke. And I'm not gonna go into that detail, but I ended up living in a hotel for 6 months. And at that point in time, I was actually able to really define who I am as a man, what my definition of a man is. And so with that being said, I went back and looked at the good things that happened and the bad thing that happened. And I noticed, I was like, wow, this girl really was in love with me. And I had no idea. Did not know, because I did not understand the desire dynamic. So this is what I mean by that is this. She lived in Huntsville, I lived in Birmingham. She moved from Huntsville to Birmingham to be closer to me because she was afraid of losing me. Like, I was that important to her. She had an opportunity, and everybody knows she can sing. Like, she can sing, like, really deserve like a contract because she can sing. She had an opportunity to travel overseas, but she wouldn't go because I couldn't go with her. She had an opportunity to move to Atlanta for a better position, a better job, but she wouldn't move because I couldn't go with her. Every single thing that I did, she became a part of, because she saw me as I fit that. Like, I was that alpha to her. Like, she desired. And then I'm not even going to mention the sexual things that we did and the things that she did. Well, I'll give a little, well, I won't go in detail in respect for her relationship, whatever. But I'll just say I was never told no. I was, anything I wanted to do, I can do at any point in time. And it's something that well, I won't say that in this I have to be careful, because I have so many different ideas for episodes to talk about, discussions, and we're going to discuss everything, like politics, gaming, music, everything. So I have to be careful not to give y'all too much and stuff like that. And I already know, disclaimers, one of you are going to sit and send this video to her and be petty. You can do that, because this is not I want her back, but I just want to explain, like, when in certain relationships, I recommend people dissect it. What did you like about that relationship? What turned you on about that person? What turned you off about that person? Because something that we shared was, I loved the fact that she was musical and I was musical too. So we used to just sit down and just listen to music and sing. And then I took that and I engaged in a different relationship with a different person, and I took that portion of that experience into the next thing. Not because I was trying to chase her, but because that's an experience that I enjoy. I love music. Like, I love being able to sit and compare track lists. Put me on some new music. I put you on new music. Because a lot of people don't talk about music in general, like the art of music. Whereas in listening to Coldplay, or listening to Lit, or listening to Amy Winehouse, to listening to Muddy Waters, to listening to Busy Bone, listening to Lil Durk now, to Lil Wayne, like listening to Sugarland, listening to emo. A lot of people don't know that, and I enjoyed the fact that she was able to go into that deep space, that deep pocket of me with that, because I love music. I'm a writer. I rap. Like, I love music. When I'm listening to certain songs, like, she was able to tap into that with me. Even with on the gaming level, to sit and be able to talk about The Legend of Zelda, or talk about Street Fighter, or talk about Mario Kart, and be able to just sit and get an N64 and lay up and sit and play, like, be competitive in that right there. Or even just the fact of loving the stars, and being able to go outside and get a blanket and lay a blanket down on the ground and just look at the stars and just admire nature. So there are certain things that I enjoyed personally, because even to this day, I still will get up at, like, when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, I will turn around and sit outside sometimes and just stare at the stars. I moon gaze. So it was dope. So those are the things that I miss about that relationship. So I don't necessarily miss her, but I miss what we had and what we did. But the beautiful thing is this though, I can build that with somebody else. Because there's other people that has that trait. There's 6 billion people on this earth. And most of them women. So that's what I mean by as in I miss her. I miss that feminine energy. I miss her actually desiring, her actually putting effort into this, because we live in a society where men and women are completely selfish. Women want to get I won't say it, I mean be specific. You have a group of women who just want to get the most away from men. You have a group of men who just want to get the most from women. And it's hard to find a dope relationship, because most people are so selfish or so bitter or so hurt, because people haven't taken the time just to heal from their past. That's why, once again, recommend, like I've done this with every relationship. Trust me, there's gonna be a video of me talking about my very first love, because I want to explain the things that I've learned in those circumstances, in those situations, because those situations taught me how to be a better man. It let me know why things happen and how I can be better. That's the reason now, like I'm gonna say that for another video, but I'm a demon at times, because I understand women. I understand who I am as a man. I understand who they are as a woman. And because I'm into sales and into marketing and customer service, I find out who I'm talking to and I cater to that person. And so the thing is though, is like once I catered to her, she catered back to me with no problems. Now of course, towards the end, and the reason we broke up was because she stopped doing those very things. Like she stopped. Now if y'all want me to do a video explaining the breakup, y'all put it in the comment. Explain, and I will explain in a very respectful way what, as in both parties, what I did was wrong, what she did was wrong. But that's if y'all want that, and also in a respectful way, not to sit and be messy, because once again, me explaining this is me hoping that somebody hears this and make better decisions or understand what to do, what not to do. Because another thing is this though, like you may think that you're not over somebody, and it's not the fact that you're not over them, you're just over that energy. You're over the special things that y'all done. You don't understand that you can recreate those things with different people, and it has nothing to do with your ex. It has everything to do with you. And because I had to go through that process where it was hard for me to go karaoke, because every time we did karaoke, I thought about her. But I was doing karaoke before her. I was playing video games before her. I was hiking before her. I was gauging the stars before her. All this stuff I was doing before her. So I had to just go back and learn how to redo it without her. And so now when I get step into another relationship, I'm not taking something I did from my past relationship. I'm taking the stuff that just made me happy already and just introducing it to something else. Because when I look at everything, I introduced her to a lot of things. The very things that she enjoyed about me, I introduced her to it. It's just that she became interested in those things because she was interested in me. A woman who truly desires you will step into your frame. She will step into your frame, but if there's a frame there has to be a frame for her to step into. And we'll talk about that another time. But shoot, hopefully you got something, you learned something. It was on my mind. I just came from the gym. I was like, let me go ahead and record to get this out. I gave myself a very tough challenge. I'm not gonna tell you what the challenge is. I'm just gonna produce the challenge. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I love you guys. Till next time, peace.